Hi, my name's Paul. I'm a personal trainer and nutritionist, and we're at the beginning of January 2025, and I want to highlight the still ongoing nutrition confusion that we have to negotiate in an effort to get ourselves in better shape. Now, government agencies are still pushing the narrative. I'll read this to you. First of all, what I want you to do is I want you to fact check me, do your own research, ask me questions by all means, show me information that actually refutes what I'm going to say, but at very least do your own research. So the NHS still says that too much fat in your diet, especially saturated fats, can raise your cholesterol, which increases the risk of heart disease. Now, if you do a search on Google now, you'll get aggregated results from AI. Now, this is a good thing because AI tends to take an overall view of everything that's out there. There's information now on the side of saturated fat being bad. There's also evidence to say that saturated fat is not bad for you. So if you ask the question, is saturated fat no longer a nutrient of concern, you'll get the answer. Saturated fat is no longer considered a nutrient of concern by many, as research suggests it has no significant effect on CVD or mortality. So by all means, read this yourself, do your own search. Let's also look at cholesterol. Ask the same question. It says cholesterol is no longer considered a nutrient of concern for overconsumption. The Dietary Guidelines Advisory Committee report states that cholesterol is not a nutrient of concern for overconsumption, but they do suggest that people in high groups should be more cautious about their dietary cholesterol intake. Well, you need to know what a high risk group is and whether you're in it. But the American dietary guidelines have actually removed recommendations for limiting dietary cholesterol to 300 milligrams per day. Extensive research has not shown that dietary cholesterol increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. What you have to understand is the body produces much more cholesterol than what comes from food. So the cholesterol that we take in our diet doesn't end up directly into our blood or our arteries. It gets digested in the same way that any food gets digested. It then ends up in the liver. The liver's job is to actually produce cholesterol, which it then sends out in lipoproteins, LDL, HDL. You've also got VLDL, you've got chylomicrons. They're all sent out to do a specific job. And when they've done their job, they tend to come back via an HDL to then get processed by the liver and then to get sent out again into the body. Cholesterol is ultra important to the human body. It's in every cell of the body. So it begs a question, why is saturated fat demonized? Why is cholesterol demonized? There's obviously a narrative regarding taking certain medications to lower cholesterol. It's debatable whether that's actually got any real use in the majority of the population. That is a question for you to decide, as I'm not a doctor. But the information is out there now. So, as I said at the beginning of this video, do your own research, ask questions, don't take everything you read and hear in the media as at face value. There's a lot of bad actors involved in trying to feed us the information that we're getting. There's money involved. The food industries are worth trillions of dollars. They want us to be eating their highly processed food. The supermarkets are absolutely full of it. So it's going to take a long time for government agencies and food industry to actually tell us that the highly processed food that we're all eating now which is actually causing all the health issues that we're suffering now in the Western world, they're not going to start telling us that we shouldn't be eating their products. So you have to advocate for yourself. So heed what I'm saying. Question me if you've so wish. I've got no problems with that. I'll answer questions, any questions that you have. But please watch my other videos. I am in this to try and help people get healthy. I haven't got an agenda. I'm not pushing one type of eating against another type of eating, but there is an optimum way of eating, and that is something I'm going to explain to you in other videos. So hopefully you'll watch more content. I'll see you in the next video.